Here's the thing with self-worth. Other people can tell you all day that, oh, you're valuable, oh, you're worthy, oh, you're priceless. People can tell you that all day. But self-worth is about your personal view of yourself. If you are doubting your own pricelessness, if you're doubting like your own worthiness, that's going to show up. It's going to show up in your relationships. It's going to show up in your money. But there's definitely going to be one place in particular where it's just going to be like this flashing light or this really heavy feeling. So when it comes to shadow work, it's starting to question and be curious about why you're doing something, certain things. In essence, shadow work is about just starting to be curious, lean into and question the where certain things stem from, how your unconscious beliefs, your unconscious thoughts and experiences, how those actually are, what is actually driving the actions that you are consciously taking. Why do you have a certain reaction from certain experiences compared to others? So sometimes there are things that you are not consciously aware of. And when you start to question those things, now you're kind of going into your shadow self and the parts of yourself that you typically avoid, that you're typically unaware of, that you typically want to stay closed off from because there is pain there. There is trauma there. There is things that don't feel good all the time. But shadow work can actually be very healing. And shadow work is an aspect of inner healing. Why? Because you're going into those parts of yourself that for whatever reason at certain times in your life, this present life or in past lives, you have buried these things, or you weren't in a position to deal with those things. Self-love supports self-worth. Self-worth supports self-esteem, right? They all kind of integrate. So how that shows up for you and how you recognize that will ebb and flow throughout different phases of your life. The turning point for me was like, oh, it doesn't matter how I show up for other people if I don't put that energy into myself first. I had to learn that lesson the hard way many times.